Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the Pale Beyond. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Rumble for more videos. They do the same videos over here on YouTube, but they get uploaded way faster. I think I may actually be sick. This game is actually really good so far. I can't stop playing it. Kind of like the first time I played Hat in Time. Only difference. There's a few differences. This is a captivating story. Hat in Time had captivating gameplay. Anyways, let's start. I mean, I'm not to say the story wasn't good. The story was still good, but I know the gameplay is going to get better. There's going to be actually more gameplay as we go along. More decisions to be made. Alright, you awake to a room, a wash of green. Is it the Aurora Borealis? There's a loud banging on your door and a familiar voice speaks from behind the wood. Shaw, are you in there? Shaw. Are we sinking? Not if I can help it, we're not. The boiler's in serious trouble. Pumps need manned and this whole system, stop this whole system from overheating. And I don't need to tell you, if the furnace goes out, we go. Lead the way, we don't have a moment to spare. Right, let's move. We need to find the captain now. Yeah, the captain's drunk, he's useless. Kasha rushes up, holding her camera tight as the ship rumbles. What's happening? Are we going under? Not if we can help it. Out of the way. Is it safe to go up top, right? The Aurora. It's a shot I can't miss. Kasha steps back before snapping a photograph of the ensuing chaos. Hey, go take a picture of the Aurora Borealis. I mean, we're going up there too. Oh wow, we're doomed. I wonder if I can get the ship out of here. Because there's like so many hidden achievements. The animals are barking ferociously at the green that has invaded their territory. Calm, Stanberry. What is happening to the ship? Nothing I cannot fix. Don't fret. Then I shan't stop you, Mr. Hamill. Have you seen the captain? I've been resigned to this room, and I have to stay as such. Does you wish to add a frightened kindled to your current problems? I don't think I do. Mr. Templeton. Ah, great. This is where the captain goes missing, isn't it? Because I know the captain eventually goes missing, but this is where he goes missing. Nothing. Visibly, whatever that word is, he takes a moment to compose himself. Even the tub is empty. Why would you expect him to be in the tub? Not important. That doesn't even make sense. The man seems befitting to crawl himself into bed earlier. What? Hammond turns to you. Alright, Shaw. Captain's missing. You're in charge. Good to hear. Don't get a big head about it. I'm not sure what that was. That didn't even sound right. It doesn't sound like his voice. Sounds like a child. The crew are no doubt waking in this moment. They're no doubt scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm, to maintain order. Hammond glares at Templeton. It's Shaw's job to get down to the boiler room now. We've already wasted enough time looking for that blasted hunt. If you storm down to the room, all you'll be doing is increasing the panic. Oh no, that's not Hammond talking, it's Templeton. We need to calm the fears of the crew, maintain an air of focus. Lie to them as the ship goes down. Not at all, instead, show to them that we know how to remedy this matter. You do know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond. I mean to be quick, I don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. We got a bloody ship to save. Well, it is as you said. Officer Shaw's in charge. The decision is yours. Hammond's right. We can't waste any more time. The boiler won't wait for us. I'm making the smart decision here, you idiot. You're supposed to be the smart guy, but you're an idiot. Fine. I'll keep the crew at bay then. Man, don't worry about him. Let's go. I'm sure that'll cause us to lose some decorum then. As more of the crew noticed you and Hamilton descending below, the whispers began. Yeah, lose some decorum. Soon the Cools picks up the pace, walking directionally huddled footsteps, like, what do we do? We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I don't wanna die. Boiler trouble, I take it? I'll lend a hand. Not when you're walking off that cane, you're not. I have enough strength to go and tell the crew to hit the lower decks, as many as possible. Let's go, Shaw. Time to save this blasted ship. You descend the ladder. Oh, there's that's Hammond and that's the Stork brothers. As you can see, the brothers trying to open the door to the hold. Trying to get in? Same. Door stuck. Pull harder, you bastards. We need to get in there. Can you help us? Middle door on sticks. Green looks to you before darting off into the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? To sound the alarm. Bloody hells. Let's get moving. I like this. You enter the boiler room. As you enter, Hamill's engineers' teams are working it hard. The larger of the two engineers loses grips of the valve as Steve begins to shoot out, causing Hamill to dash forwards. I like this. Watch it! Hamilton attacked his engineer to the ground, staving him from a nasty steam burn. Made it just in time. What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping. We need to avoid a water hammer or we won't be making it off the ship. Sure. The rest of the crew aren't here. Grab a valve and start turning. Turn the valve. You grab a valve and begin turning. Turning all you can to keep the water at bay. Pump! You feel the ache in your muscles continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. I'm a strong person. I worked out. Most of the time, unless I'm not feeling too good. Minus 10 fuel, minus 10 fuel, minus 10 fuel. The furnace rumbles and sputs, hemorrhaging fuel. You keep turning, doing the best you can to keep the pressure at bay. We could be out this for hours. Shit, where's the rest of the crew? There they are, it took them long enough. For all help. Good job. Good job, Grimly. Get me coal and turn those valves. I don't have any coal on me. Alright. Coal bunker. Coal. Why can't I lift more than one stack of coal? You there, run stop. Give me a stack of coal. I don't think we'll need more than 2. That's 40 fuel right there. Valve, resource cards. No, I need sailors. Tashi, no. Where's Lefty? Lefty! You're the perfect man for the job. They grab the valve. Lefty's the perfect man for the job. He knows what he's doing. Tucker, you're probably drunk. You probably have extra strength because you're drunk. Do it. If enough hands working on the boiler, they begin to fight back the potential water hammer. What's a water hammer? I don't know anything about a boat. Someone's gonna have to hold the furnace in place. Furnace. Alright, Timmy. I'm not gonna send Timmy to do it. Gnomes, if you die, I don't care. You poured flour on me. You're doing this job because you poured flour on me, Gnomes. Gnomes approaches the furnace. The room shakes. Water hammer. A jet of steam paints peck. Gnomes. It subsides as they writhe in agony. They're just wounded. You keep up the work, shifting the boiler is fully calm. The ship is safe and won't be sinking today. Mordecora. As the crew gives their assistance to the wounded gnome, you feel your muscles tense. You fall back, collapsing from exhaustion. I do not collapse back in exhaustion. I am a very strong person. I am a very smart person. I'm going to collapse in exhaustion. This is lines in the line. As you lay back, all you can hear is a panicked voice. Where the hell is Captain Hunt? Junior. He's gone. Prologue. Complete the prologue. Oh my goodness. I was worried everybody was going to die there. Food rations. Do we not have enough food? Oh. Forgot how this works. We can't do it all. We're gonna have to afford to lose. Oh no. We have exactly not enough food. We're gonna lose 20 decorum here. I'm not feeling too good. That was stressful. I need something to drink. We set up camp on the ice. Week 4. 1 week at Temperance Camp. You are alone in the captain's cabin. Out across the desk. Can be heard the commotion of the crew. Word has spread quickly that Captain Hunt is missing. Templeton slips in through the door. Don't we have a doctor for Gnomes? I don't want him to die. Gnomes is a good man. Shawl. Still no sign of Hunt? I'm afraid not. Hunt is still missing. Rufus Hunt is missing. I'm guessing he's not dead, though. Max crew decreased to 28. That's fine. It doesn't work anyways. And he isn't alone in that regard. Sanders, Sparrow, and Green are also unaccounted for. I told you! There's no way they're gonna give us ice-savvy people who are really smart. Oh great, they stole our fuel and our food. That's what happened to it. And one of the larger lifeboats. Shaw, you and I are not naive. It seems quite clear what happened. How's the rest of the crew? I mean, clearly they abandoned us. I'd say clearly they abandoned us. How is the rest of the crew? They're confused, scared. The former captain is no longer with us. You understand what that means, Shaw? That will be Captain Shaw now, I take it. Not quite yet. A new captain must be selected by the crew. As first mate, you have a clear argument to take the role. And how do I argue for that role? Your presence and fate of Hunt's absence is an argument in itself. They will hold a vote as soon as possible. The carpenter grimly. He is still loyal to Hunt and many of the sailors will follow his vote. If not all. Though I can assure you, you have the vote of myself and my scientist. Kurt and his crew are likely to support you as well. Yeah, I don't think Kurt quite likes Captain Hunt, because I actually, liked him. I'm unsure what the engineers' side are likely loyal to their pay. Gnomes is recovering from steam burns, which may end up working to our favor. And the other civilians are a mystery, but I believe when all said is done, you should just about make the vote. Just about. The only competition could be dead for all I know. You've clearly given this a lot of thought. Of course. It is vital to remain aware of the crew's intentions. They're waiting outside, Shaw. They're scared. They don't know where to turn. And you and I both understand the importance of maintaining decorum. Though times seem dire, remember, there is a rescue ship on its way. Even if the Temperance falls, we still have a potential escape. But nobody knows we're out here! 35 weeks. The ship will arrive at Viscount Island in 35 weeks from now. We should focus on surviving that long. This is all we need to do, Captain. The relief could become trapped just as we have been. That is always a risk. A risk? Jeez. If I say a word of a W in it, if I say a word of an R in it, the R instantly becomes a W. I have to go through like a full sentence and clear my throat before an R does not become a W. So if I say ranch, it'll begin with a W, which is really annoying. Particularly here in the Pale Passage. But that does not mean we should assume as much. We should assume the same fate does not befall them. Another 35 weeks, Captain. Keep it in mind. Here, you should have this. Templeton presents you with a fancy-looking hat. Hunt's hat. He left this behind in his cabin. That tells us what we need, doesn't it? What about you? Do you wish to be captain? No! I'm the captain. I don't particularly like you too much, but I can tell that you're loyal to me and not Hunt. The commotion outside grows. I'll choose to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. The scientist retains for a moment. Out with Templeton. I think it's best we declare that the captain and the missing crew are dead. There's no need for us to complicate things any further. I won't lie to them, Templeton. I'm not a liar. Leaders lie. Get used to it. The crew are waiting for you on the deck. I really don't think I'm gonna lie to them. But at the same time, is it truly lying if I say that they're probably dead? I kind of believe they're dead. So I'm just gonna say it, and assume it. And if everyone says, wait, they're not dead, then I'll just say I'm wrong. The hushed voice becomes more distinct as you make your way back into the open air. Yes, the gnomes is injured. The doctor isn't here. Do the dogs get to vote? If she votes for me, that means I get all the dogs' votes, right? It's good enough. I hope the engineers vote for me. I mean, I did help everybody survive. Without me, you'd all be dead. You good for nothings. You notice the absence of, no. The crew members notice you and stop. Their tensions ripple across the deck. Attention. It should be clear now, by now, that Captain Hutt is no longer at a serving post. As such, we should vote in the new captain. I nominate Officer Shaw for the role. The creative choice as first mate. And what of Hunt? I'd not see him among us, do you? Don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened to him. Something we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor for Officer Shaw. Alright. So it looks like he's going to abstain because he's wounded. He can't vote. Richard Templeton, they're loyal to me. He's loyal to me. I'm guessing he doesn't like Captain Hutt. He likes me because I was like, are you okay, man? Unfortunately, almost all the sailors are loyal to Hunt. I doubt there's any that aren't, actually. Yeah, all the sailors are loyal to Rufus Hunt. I think the engineers are going to be loyal to Hammond, so they abstain. They're like, I don't care who's the leader. Okay, this is all down to you. Vote for me, please. Thank you. I saved your life. You there? I won by 1 vote. Thank you. You're getting a raise. Don't tell anyone, though, otherwise they think I might be picking favorites. You've been confirmed captain of the expedition. Well, the ayes have it. Shaw shall be acting captain from this point forwards. Acting captain in Hunt's stead. The crowd looks to you. I don't know what that word is. As Templeton gives you a knowing nod. A moment have passed in the cold and they wait your next words. Wait for them to quiet down. As they look at you, it's not long before the obvious quiet question spills from a crew member's mouth. Where is Captain Hutt? Captain Hutt abandoned us. -5 loyalty. You notice Templeton's eyes widen. Whispers begin to roll throughout the crowd. He appears to the left of this expedition along with 3 missing crew and one of our lifeboats. The silence hangs in the air. As long as we keep our wits, there's no reason we can't survive this. The crowd begins to bubble up once more with more questions coming to surface. Members of the crew start speaking out one by one, with questions thrown your way in quick succession. How are we supposed to survive out here? Is help coming? What about our pay? Will we still be paid? Our immediate priority is to prepare ourselves for land navigation. The ship is an unreliable place to remain. Find additional food, current supplies, along tickets, or truck in the ice. Yes, for reports. I'd like the head of each station to report with me going forwards. I know this isn't what we signed up for. You'll know where to find me. If anyone would like a word, you know where to find me. What of those lost, Captain? Memorial service will be held once the ship is free from the ice. Understood. Well, you heard the captain. Get to it. The crowd disperses, returning to their roles aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. He glares at you. I told you I won't lie to them. If we can't be honest with each other, what chance do we have? I hope you're right. It looks to be your new hat. Suits you. Week 4 of the Morning Temperance. Let's go talk to Kurt. Shaw, or should I say, Captain Shaw. That Hunt. He didn't seem the type to just leave his crew behind. Still, no good dwelling. I have confidence you'll take up the mantle well. Crew counting on me, I don't intend to disappoint. That's the spirit? Oh, +5 loyalty. Oh no, I'm not good at telling people what they want to hear. I'm good at telling people what they need to hear. Which they don't like. We need some optimism at a time like this. If Captain has faith, So too will the crew. The krill? It's crew. Feed fish to the dogs. There are currently no fish to feed them. Aw. I suppose congratulations are in order. I would hope you prepared for the task at hand, Captain Shaw. Why did you abstain during voting? I'm not a member of this crew. Did not seem for right for me to weigh my opinions in the matter. That actually makes sense. It offers you its paw. You rub its chin. You bark back at it. You stroke its head. You ruffle its fur. Dogs are the best. Too bad I'm, like, allergic. I'm sure it's fine, though. The hoosh pot. Do I have anything with me? No, wait, but I can... Oh, it's now gonna assign people to food preparations. We go down to the lower deck. Oh, everything's frozen. Oh, no. Coal bunker's not. I'm actually gonna just real quick assign Lefty. Lefty. You're all landborn, you're all useless. Got it. You let Lefty. They get to work. Enter the boiler room. Captain, now are you? As long as you aren't in my way any more than Hut was, I'm happy. You? Happy? Why did you abstain during voting? Job needs doing. Whether it's you or Hut doing it, I don't care. As long as we aren't freezing to death, that's all that matters to me. Coal goes in, we stay alive. Really, it's simple. Alright. Throw the stacks of coal in. What? Oh, they each only count as one item. Okay. Oh no, they count as multiple items. Just the first time it was just weird. 40 fuel. That should be enough for one day. The red room. So we got some wine here. What have you been drinking? Did you steal his wine? I swear. People nowadays. Run stuff. I'm getting the people with disabilities to do the easiest jobs. I'm joking. These aren't easy jobs. You know how difficult it is to not drop things on your foot? I do it about every day. Because I'm not paying attention. They're honestly probably the best people to do the jobs. Pump from flood water. There are currently no flooded rooms to pump from. Okay. Well then, let's walk upstairs. Captain's cabin. Talk to Templeton. There should be no hesitation, Shaw. You're the captain now. You must carry out that authority instantly. It is best we carry out our daily routine as normal to show them that you are capable in this role. We should take this day request immediately before seeing to our resources. Well, I just saw to our resources. I'm a bleeding idiot. You saw all the duties of captain first hand while serving HUD. You're acting captain now. It's time for you to take the mantle. The line is already forming at the door. No surprise given the circumstance. Take them as you may, Captain. Junior. Sure. The ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? It would seem that way, yes. Crew seems to think so. They think if we don't intervene, the Temperance will never get freed. If you're suggesting breaking the ice, I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No intervention is going to break us from the ice enough to free this ship. Putting others to work would simply be a waste of manpower. Maybe. They're still scared though, worried. They just want to feel like they trade something. Oh man, then this is where the hard decisions come from. We only have 25 crew members. I'm guessing that's going to take up at least 1 or 2. I guess if we don't, we'll lose a lot of decorum. I can't afford to lose more. 3 to 5. Oh no. Templeton's right. We cannot waste crew potential on a pointless task. Understood. You lose loyalty, you gain loyalty. I guess it sort of evens out. Best not to sell false hope. -6 decorum. Only leads to more disappointments in the future. That's true. I'll see you at dinner, Shaw. Don't forget the hoosh pot. She needs to be fed. Kurt and Claudia? I'll just call you Claudia. It's probably close enough. Captain, I've brought Kennel Master with me. There's something you both want to hear. I have strong suspicion on what the matter is. I was planning to speak with the captain on it myself. Fortunately, it happened since then. Captain, I know these conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea the Templars being freed from the ice anytime soon is a pipe dream. We need to press on. Oh, my throat still hurts. We need to become aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain, we'll be living off it for quite some time. And what about you, Cordell? Do you agree? Indeed. The dog slides need to be exercised regularly, and there's no better way than to encourage in hunting. We're lucky despite the circumstances. Now it's peak time for hunting and navigations. And navigations? Traveling the ice may be a possible ability in the future. We need to be prepared for that. If we're to survive out here, we need to know what lies ahead. These are uncharted territories, Captain. We have no idea where we are. The current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party to me as you please. My dogs and I will ensure their survival. Cordell exits. Same sentiment for myself and my scouting teams. If you wish the great unknowns to be brave and shotted, I'm your man. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. Hammond, just the man I wanted to see. Saving the boiler was only the start of our troubles. Have you seen the state of this bloody ship? It's certainly seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the eldest Stoke is attempting to rectify that. We need to take stockpile as much fuel as we can. If the furnace is not running by the end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on this ship, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die? Aye. Give me some coal, get it in the furnace. I'm afraid he's not wrong. The coal bunkers are only source of fuel for the time being until we can produce alternatives. We should assign crews to shoveling whenever possible. Here's an idea. If there's penguins out here, kill the dang penguins, throw their blubber into the furnace, and use the rest of them for eating. Unless you can only eat the blubber, which I don't think you can. For dinner, you should see to setting out our team of first sledding team. I also believe it's time to pay the good doctor a visit. We still have a wounded from the night of the Aurora. Their wounds will need attended to before they're fit to work. And I doubt I need to remind you of this, but we need every hand available. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll comply. They'll complain, but they'll work. I don't really like complainers. Although I'm probably a complainer. Mrs. Gloss. You did seem familiar. I finally placed you. You have you? Yes, I remember seeing you compete. Sonia Kipley, you were quite the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. Not too many gymnasts can carry long careers. You did quite well when I saw you in the summer games. I recall you placed... I don't recall winning. Listen. Oh, it's 2 Johns. I like 2 Johns. He seems the perfect man for any job. Look at him. He's a giant. He's like an entire foot taller than that dude. And he looks strong too. He's able to hold a crate in one hand. I can't believe Hunt's gone. What happened? Who knows? He was drunk. Whatever he was thinking, he definitely wasn't in the right mind. And what about Smurf and Corveld and Jones? Who knows? Corvell owes me 5 gullets. Don't think I'll be seeing it soon. Yeah, I don't think he will either. Pet the dog. Alright. Scout. What's down here? Find Emperor Penguin on the migration path. Find elephant seal. Elephant seals are gonna fight back, and so are these seals. Emperor Penguin migration, 0 out of 20 research. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 15. 0 out of 30. Okay, so we can figure it out as we slowly research. So I think I'm going to send you there. We found this. I'd like to hunt. Let's go send a scout hunting, right? That brings back 1 penguin. That's a bit of food. Let's also send along a little runt. He won't be useful for much. Runt and York the Third are marked down to hunt for this week. They can only catch 1 penguin per week? They must be weak. Doctor. You only have 1 thing and you sleep right here. This is actually pretty small. But if I was a doctor, which I'm not, I'm a YouTuber, and the only food, and I'm not a cook either, the only food I can make is chili, and a sandwich. This seems like a pretty nice room though, Doctor. You enter the ship's infirmary. A presence seems to startle the young man inside. The rattle of dropped forceps rings through the room. Oh, goodness, it's you. Captain now, isn't it? Captain Robin Shaw, it's good to meet you. Ahem. Dr. Arthur, Nutley. Dr. Nutley. Dr. Arthur Nutley, that's it. Let's call you Arthur. I like the name Arthur. It is good to meet you, Arthur. It's good to meet you, Arthur. Nutley gives a weak smile. Thank you, it's good to meet you properly. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. It isn't normal. Recent circumstances have been trying. And the inclination towards seasickness is no help. Plague. The steam burns that suffered from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can best to alleviate their pain. Do you have experience of something like this? Oh, I lost Arthur's loyalty. Well, I read exclusively on the matter, but first-hand experience goes, well, no, this is my first encounter. At this point, all we can do is wait. Nutley lets out a nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he still may be out there? Do you know Hunt well? Please don't tell me I'm really bad at this. Not at all. Rather, he knew That's not important. Apologies, I'm rambling. What, did you know your parents or something? Suppose you wanted an update on this crew? You know what, I bet Hunt knows his father, and he's a big disappointment to his father. So his father sent him out here to try to bring glory to the family name. Suppose you wanted an update in the crew. They seem to be faring well, all things considered. I suppose you could say that. Mostly scraps and scruffs. As for the dogs, you're better asking, well, the kennel master. You sound afraid. Oh my goodness! No, I lost 20 loyalty. I haven't taken well to dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amidst most people. The animals are quicker to judge. Courthouse itself is harsher still. You can rely on me for human medical issues. Lily pauses for a moment. Is everything, good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? I feel like he would not want that much responsibility. Everything's under control, don't worry. He nods. Lily's keeping his head low. Is there anything I can do for the crew? The med bay. Yeah, this guy's wounded. Can I put you in here for no reason? No, I really want to put you in there for no reason. It would have been so funny. I would have literally been laughing. Yeah, so unfortunately, I lost a lot of this dude's loyalty. That's really unfortunate. Command to rest. As scientist to cook up? Yeah. Mr. Zach. Oh, I need to assign 3 scientists to do that. That instantly cures someone, though. I'll think about it later. You fix no. Tasha. You, Rob Shaw. Surprised to see you in this position. Sorry, do I know you? Probably not. I know you've gotten up to in your time. Best keep your nose clean, Shaw. Good luck, Captain. Oh, great, maybe picking criminal as my origin story wasn't the best. I don't know why I picked this. Has anything flooded yet? Okay. Really small time at night, okay? Do I have any food I can feed the pot? No, I don't. I fed you it earlier. For the pot earlier. Officer, Captain Shaw, I suppose I should get used to calling you that. I was asking the crew if anyone had seen Hutt or the other deserters last night. Good, good. Not a single soul. I knew that man knows the ship well, but that seems odd. Why did you vote for me? Well, I thought that would be obvious. The options for the vote were you and a man who wasn't present to lead. I see no reason not to vote for you. I like you. You're smart. Smarter than the rest. Which means smarter than basically everybody on this boat. Nobody has anything else to say? Alright, guess I'll call the crew to eat. Things aren't going the greatest, though. The crew have their meal. We did lose a few people. That's good, though. We have to feed less souls. Only 25 of them. That's about 25 food, as a minimum. Har, shall we give a toast to our new captain? Here, here. The crew returned to their post, the hammocks are, yeah, everything. As usual. Wow, there's a lot of people talking. Evening shawl. I'm proud of what I've been able to cook up from the crew lately, considering the rations. Though I do wish I had something better to work with. I'd kill for a good beef steak. You do excellent work, Junior. You have a knack for this. Good. Plus my loyalty. At least I can do something, right? I've been told. Hunt wouldn't say he couldn't grab a bite to eat that wasn't prepared by by me anymore. Hunt wouldn't say he couldn't eat and bite that wasn't prepared by me anymore. Oh, he said that, really? That's cool. Speak to Grimly. I have a feeling you're never gonna like me. Do you need something from me? You served Captain Hunt for quite some time. Tell me about him. Ah. It's none of your business. At least your brother likes me more than you do. Grimsley. I should hit the hay, or damn it. Guess there's hay in there. Why am I so bad at this? Runt. So tired. You'll get used to it, lad. Duh, it's far too much work. Thought you wanted to work. If I can do it with one arm, you can do it. You're always saying that, duh. Hey, listen, if I had one arm, and I had a son who was like that, I would say the exact same thing, I'm telling you. Bjork the Third. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever consider doing films? You have the stature for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut a nice silhouette, and you'd be a star. That sounds awfully easy, doesn't it? It can be. Is that how you became a star? Are these people are these scouts stars? They're just a bunch of famous people. Looks like we're gonna be trapped here for a while. I don't like the ship's chances either. It'll be some time before we see home. Shit, I'm gonna die of boredom before the cold takes me. You'll manage, I'm sure. I'm not sure you're gonna die of boredom. You might die of stupidity, on my part, but I doubt you'll die of boredom. Have anything to feed here? No, I already fed the furnace. Speak to Hammond. Bloody cold, isn't it, Captain? Don't know how you spend your time away from the furnace. It'd be even colder if all your hands work, Hammond. Yes, plenty. Apparently, I have to say exactly what people want to hear. I mean, it's true, though. I'm just saying the truth to these people. If they don't like it, they don't like it. You can't send this furnace if you're yapping to me all night. Aw, but I wanted to talk about the boiler. I don't even know how a boiler works. Are you in here? You are. Beat the cod shut. You're not even in here. Where are you? You're hiding? Probably hiding, aren't you? Good evening, Captain. I was growing used to sleeping on a moving ship before we got trapped in the ice, you know. And I think it'd be a good night's sleep until we return to land. I won't have a good night's sleep. I think that's something we can all look forward to. Yes, +5 loyalty. A good motivation, then. I know a hot bath and a warm bed are first order of business when we return to land. I may stay bundled up for several days, truly savor it. Need to finish developing these. Thanks for stopping by, though. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Nobody likes me in this ship. They all hate me. That's not good. Oh, listen. Awfully loud, aren't they? Don't mind them much. They worked hard all day. They're owed their leisures. Those sailors ought to remember we need our sleep. That's how I imagine that annoyed dudes. Yo, Templeton, what you doing? Templeton, why are you staring out a window? Good work, Templeton. Good evening, Captain. It'll be some time before we see rescue. Perhaps you should endear yourself to the crew. For now, I'd like to learn more of you. Loyalty? Hold on. You needn't do that. And be perfectly continue with our work. Fostering personal relationships is not my concern. You've gotta be bloody kidding me. Everybody here is gonna die because none of you want to listen to me. None of you like me. Alright, Kurt. Kurt, you're too big for this room. Evening shawl? Cold one, isn't it? I used to think I was growing used to this cold, but as the years have gone on, the elements have only grown harsher on the body. I'm sure you can handle it, Kurt. +5 loyalty. For a second there, I was worried that I would lose loyalty. He'd take that like, I'm sure you can handle it. Like, I'm complaining, but I'm not. I'm complimenting him. To gain loyalty. I can still complain every now and then. I'm flattered, but I really ought to be getting some rest, Shawl. What do you mean? It's still early in the morning. You can still do work, except that everybody's gone to work. But should have assigned more people. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the dogs. Yes, how are they faring? They've already accumulated, though recently they've been exhausted and need a rest. It's no surprise, their conditions keep changing. They grow used to one state before being thrust into another. One refuses to eat and has been losing weight rapidly. I assume the change in scenery has affected it. They need their rest just as any person. They tend to be more reliable, however. These all sound like they'd lose me loyalty. Are you speaking from experience? Watch me lose -5 loyalty. With people or with dogs? Regardless, I will say it's a matter of both. Captain Shaw, you may recall my conditions of hut, do you not? Like it was yesterday? My demand was that I work here with the dogs. Maybe you may help with the sleds, but they're not my responsibility. They are not my people. I am holding up a promise of hunt. I do not wish to join your crew. Dog besides your barks. That dog does have a name. This is Stanberry. Bark. If I get lost in the ice, you're the next Captain Stanberry. Woof. Cordell smiles, confused. What is true, I would make Stanberry the next captain. Oh, here we go. The animal looks at you. Give Stanberry the captain's hat. You plant the captain's hat on their head. They become excited. Before turning the hat to pieces. Stanberry? Oh, we lost the captain's hat and -5 loyalty. That was not worth it. That was not worth any of that. Oh no. Why am I so bad at everything? No. Does Cordell like me? No, she hates me. Everybody hates me. Grimsley has no loyalty. Junior has some. Everybody hates me. You like me. Arthur, you need a lot more for me to like you. Templeton, you hardly like me. Hammond almost likes me. Kurt loves me. He thinks I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm his best friend. I'm literally his best friend. Apparently. Yeah, Grimsley needs a lot of loyalty. Ah, Fluff, I'm dead. Yo, Templeton, I'm dead. Yeah. I imagine myself running to someone's room and saying, I'm dead. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? You're a crazy person. We're not gonna survive. I'm not a people pleaser. So, I might as well kill everybody, right? I mean, my mind's fell, right? Might as well murder everybody. I'm joking. If I murder everybody, then I'll be dead. That's not good. We can do normal. Unfortunately, no gain decorum. We did get some penguins and some more available crew. Now that I know how to play, I should be fine. I honestly think I will die in real life from how much stress this is giving me. Alright, Cordell. My dogs are growing restless. They have grown used to this string against the waves of the ship. Now stunned stillness will unnerve them. They'll grow used to it in turn. Indeed, they will. Good. The pack adapts. Can it be the same scent for us? No, not at all. Humans can't adapt to shit. There's no way humans can adapt to anything. Doctor's office. Okay, so now that I know... Oh, man, I should have cooked up a batch of medical stuff. So I can lift one of these myself. Now I'm gonna assign... No, I assign these men afterwards, just in case anything comes up. But for right now, I'll pick up exactly one by myself. Not sure why I can't think of more. Photographer, anyone free for an interview portrait? View cautious photo library. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's also a good one. I like that one. Oh, and that one. I like that one too. It's the smoking sailor guy. No, this is the drunk guy. I like that one. You're really good at taking pictures. I'm guessing this will get rid of some sort of condition. We're gonna see some condition eventually that only she can get rid of, right? No way, no how he ain't. So let's see. What do penguins give me? +3 furnish, +6 hoosh. So I could use them in the furnace if need be. But I tell you what, I'll feed the hoosh pit these penguins. We're eating penguins for dinner. Delicious. Penguins. I've never eaten a penguin. Can you actually eat penguins? I bet you can. I would eat a penguin. Mr. Gnome. You're a short man. What do you need? Captain Shaw, Mr. Templeton. It would appear some of the crew have taken interest in a transmission radio we have on hand. It's likely many of their first time seeing this technology. Templeton, you bleeding idiot, we could use this to call for help. And they have an odd idea of what they're capable of. They believe another ship may pick us up if we monitor them. Ridiculous. They've not arranged to pick up another. Not up here. I said as much, but Mr. Turner admits Mr. Turner was adamant we spend the night monitoring them regardless. Okay, Mr. Turner, then you can spend the night regarding them. It's worth the attempt just to ensure the crew. Oh, I need 3 people. Wait, that's fine actually. I have a lot of people. Where's Turner? Ah, that's Harold Turner. No, I don't think we can. It's a waste of time, honestly. Grimsley. Really, Grimsley? It was your idea? You're an idiot. As fantastic as it sounds, the technology just isn't there yet. I'll inform the crew. Oh, so he was demoralized. Each week of demoralization status effect will cause you to lose 5 decorum at the end of the week. Caution may cure demoralization by interviewing. They likely won't be pleased, but it's a better alternative to wasting manpower. Gnomes! Are you good? You good? I know you dropped a bag of flour on me. Are you okay? Word around the crew is that we might have to end up moving to the ice. If we can't free the Templeton anyways. Templeton is Temperance. It would be wise to gather what we can, take it off the ship with us as we do. Indeed, we need to prepare for what could be inevitable. Aye, most of the tools in the lower deck storerooms. The metal doors need some work to open, but it's worth what's inside. I'll believe you, Gnomes. You seem like a smart man. Certainly had to get hurt. Good day, Captain. Well, as good as it can be under the circumstances. Good day to you as well, Kasha. +5 loyalty. Well, I'll be sure to spare you any more, whatever that says, small talk from here. In truth, there's something I've been meaning to ask of you. It's a matter brought up with Captain Hunt, though he was less receptive. I'm not merely interested in the story of people on the expedition, what the crew did in their downtime. Conduct interviews as you please. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I'll mark anything useful I discover in the crew manifest. Send them to the Red Room in the lower deck when you can. That's perfect. I have a man who's demoralized because he's an idiot. He is missing his left eye, but that doesn't mean he's not an idiot. The question persists. How long can the Temperance hold? Will we be able to wait out in the ice? If there's no change by next week, abandoning the ship may be considered. Of course we're abandoning this ship. Although as the captain, I'm going to go down it. No, I'm just joking. Feel the air. Nothing better than a cold wind to keep you awake. I agree, the cold does keep you awake. You're not Duck York III. How many hours of sleep at night do you get? Well, on second thought, I better not hearing it. I already know it isn't enough. Just like me, we don't sleep. I like that York III. If he dies, I'll take full responsibility of his death. 100% my fault. Descend to middle deck. Okay, pantry. So we have 30 food, and each one of you gives me one crate of 10 food, which one crate of 10 food is worth 20. So 20, 40, 60. 60 plus 30 is 90, meaning we can afford to put 3 people on this. I have a feeling that we can put the engineers on this as well, but I don't want to. Sailors. Gnomes, you just got cured. You can help do this. The runts could do it as well, but I think we only need 2 extras there. Time to get to work. I do like how it actually puts them in there. Well, as long as you're in there until you leave, it actually puts them in there. Feed the pot. We have enough for a little while. Next, the furnace needs to be attended to. Of course, we do need to open these, but first... Scientists, sorry about this, but you're all working on getting me some coal. I know you don't like, hard work, but we're doing it. That's just funny. Throwing all 3 scientists in the room, they're like, why do we have to do this? Can't someone else do this? I hate this. That's what the annoyed guy's gonna be like. There you go. Now we can get to work. Open up these doors. Weapons hold, food store, science hold, general storage, engineers hold. Engineers hold sounds useful. Runt, get it open. You and the runt charge into the room with water flooding in from behind. You have time to grab 2 items. Oh, we have some coal here. That's useless to me. We'll take engineer's tools. There's enough time to grab 1 more item. Because, like, look, see this stuff is just coal. It's just 40 fuel. And digging tools, plus camp upgrade, reduces required up to 1 location, minimum 3. Room is flooded with freezing cold water, running any remaining items useless. You're now freezing. Sorry about that, runt. Ask engineers to raise the heat, cures freezing. Actually, we might do that again. So I'll do that afterwards. I'll send... Weapons hold is going to be useful. Runt's Daw's already doing something. Here, Tucker, you're drunk. You'll be useful. You and Tucker charge into the room with the water flooding in from behind you. You only have time to grab 2 items. Hunting shotgun. Plus 1 medium animal killed at each location. We got flares. For alerting humans and wildlife. Ale. Be able to cure decorum. I'm gonna say we grab the bolt action rifle and the flares. You're now freezing. Listen, I know what you're thinking, Noah, why'd you grab the flares instead of another gun? Well, you see, the thing is, I'm a genius. Everybody else is an idiot. That's all I had to say. Assign a crew for interview. He's demoralized. Talk to him. They join the photographer. Oh, that gives us research. Is there anything else we can do with the remaining crew that we have? We can send some on the expeditions, I know that for sure. Unfortunately, we sent all the scientists to do that, even though we do have enough sailors left. It's quite unfortunate. We could scout out here for 3 dogs, 3 dogs, 3 dogs. I'm saying we scout towards this area when we need to go there. You're our best scout. Observe the effects of the summer melts. We do need a scientist to do that. Alright, unfortunately we can't do that. I'll also scout here. York the Third, you don't sleep anyways. We do have some penguins here. Would it be worth it? We could send 2 John and Cavity to bring us back 2 Emperor Penguins. Let's do it. Let's head back. We have like 1 man left who's available. Because we have one scout, 1 engineer, and 1 sailor. No, we have 1 scout and 1 sailor. We don't have anyone else. There's really nothing else we can do. Alright. We have 2 men who I can't do anything, because I don't want them to get frostbite. Frostbite ain't good for ya. Despite what people believe, frostbite is not good. I don't know anyone who believes frostbite's good for you. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Hammond isn't here. That's so strange how Hammond just doesn't eat. The dinner is shared. The crew returned to their posts. Yeah. Evening. Before we took off, Grimmy and I stepped into the Greasy Spoon in the city. Their sausage and eggs were perfect, best I've ever had. Now I'm trying to remember its damn name. It left my head. It was likely by the dock. Just look around once you return, you'll find it. Please don't lose me. If it's still there when we return, who knows when we'll be back. You could have closed down or fired their chef by then. That's unfortunate to hear, Grimsley. You're not Grimsley, you're Junior, sorry. Listen. You know, as far as rations go, this is good. Junior sure knows how to prepare dinner, doesn't he? He's too good for a ship like this. Speak to Grimley. It's getting harder to play. The cold makes my fingers stiff. Power through for the crew's sake. I will. Thank goodness we did something right. Otherwise, I'd probably just die. You're pretty old, aren't you? Friend says to Lefty. Good eye, lad. Better than mine. So why are you still working? Shouldn't you be home with your family? Don't have one. Do you not have any children? I might do. Don't know any, though. More of the same tonight. We have to get used to it. Not much you can do in the ice. We'll figure something out to do, won't we? We have to. Oh, great. The drunk man and the prankster are talking. That's never good. That won't be good at all. Not going to get rest anytime soon, are we? No. Could have to use more hands. Hammond's worth 5 men, but even then. Hammond, you're worth 5 men? Does that mean we're paying you 5 times more than everybody else? I hope not. You should only be getting paid double. You ever feel you're being watched, Shaw? Couldn't fake the feeling there was a pair of eyes on me while I was working. Yes, I'm sure there's a terrible undiscovered beast lurking in the mist. I thought these two he wouldn't like. Yes, I'm sure there's a terrible undiscovered beast lurking in the mist. You're bloody funny, aren't you, Captain? Plus my loyalty. Not a superstitious sort, believe me. I like you, Hammond. You're cool. Alright, anyone else I can talk to? You done for your interview, Captain? On evenings like this, my good friend Caroline and I would play chess by the fireside. Makes me wish I'd brought a board with me. It would have made for some light entertainment. A shame you didn't. I would have enjoyed a game myself. Indeed. Well, we can't turn back time, can we? We have to make do with what we have. Perhaps Mr. Templeton brought something along. He seems a jigsaw puzzle sort. You know, I'll be honest, he kinda does. Yo, Templeton, do you have jigsaw puzzles? Captain, if you're struck of boredom, I do have a book I would recommend. A textbook on different classes of wildflowers. Ooh, I do have a book about plants. It's not too useful. It only has like 5 different types of plants, and it's for children. And I can read through the entire thing in like 2 minutes. This topic is more interesting than it may seem, I assure you. I would enjoy that, Templeton. I'll be sure to bring it to you when I have the chance, then. You have a lot of books there. I hope they're good. Dr. Nutley. Mr. Arthur. Very sorry about before. Good evening, Captain. Was there something you needed? If you needed the latest medicine report, I have it prepared for you. Good to see you aren't losing your focus. Keep it up, Nutley. Oh, thank you, Captain. I'll try. Just cleaning the equipment. We do have 2 people. Is there really nothing to do with them? Kurt. At the bow, you spot Kurt measuring any changes in the temperature. Still fast, no signs of change. Only minus 10 degrees Celsius, that's fine. He gives you... he notices you and gives you a wave. Dot will be moving anytime soon, Captain. Of course, sometimes you never know of the ice. You should get some rest and let you know if anything happens. See that you get some rest yourself. I will. Be sure to be alert and experience changes come fast. Take care, Captain. Templeton. Captain, a word. I felt now is a good time as any to review the wording in our contracts. You do remember what was written in your contracts? Of course I do. Consider Article 3, and I quote, "The members of staff shall, throughout the period of the expedition, obey all commands of the captain, and shall use his best endeavors to promote the success of the same." Then continue. "And in the event if anything happens to the captain, that shall obey all commands if anything shall happen to the captain, shall all obey all commands of any master of staff shall have appointed the captain in his writing before death." Let me continue. "It is being understood the rest of the staff shall hold the same relations towards any member of the staff so appointed towards the captain, as appointed by the captain in writing before his death." I don't understand. Was I not voted in as the captain? The vote we said is only a temporary arrangement in the eyes of the law. Even then, you only made it through by a hair. If you somehow managed to wrestle a written transfer of captaincy from Hutt before his dispatcher in the eyes of the law, you are simply acting instead with no legal records to call upon. Don't tell Grimsley this. He'll throw me overboard and he'll just murder me, honestly. He really doesn't like me. He'll take that lever action rifle I've got and shoot me. Please don't tell him that. There's a chance that Hunt and the Zodas are still out there. Should we be reunited, your captaincy will indeed be called to question. Templeton, why are you so invested in it? All of these seem like a very bad... I'm just gonna say the bottom one. I'm invested in the survival of this mission, providing appropriate guidelines. You may presume an ulterior motive, but no, my reasoning is sound. The loyalty of the crew means everything. Get them on your Saul. Get them on your side, Saul, and keep them on your side. I see. Thank you for bringing this to my Templeton attention. Attention, Templeton. Remember my words, Shaw. I suggest you start with the Stoke brothers. It seems they speak for many sailors. Sweet, do I sleep in the captain's cabin now? It's gonna smell like whiskey, though. I don't want it to smell like whiskey. Good evening, Captain. Most take long. The dogs are fed and rested. However, I dislike leaving them alone. If you've trained them well, there won't be any issue. Yes. That would be my hope, but you can never be certain. The dogs need their rest, as do I, as do you. Correct. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Too bad I lost that captain's hat. Probably useful eventually. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video on week 6. Unless it goes to nighttime. That's then different happens. Okay, so 1 crew member will be cured of their malnutrition. 2 crew members will be cured of their freezing. Now, if we lowered this, only 1 will lose 10 decorum, but only 25 fuel. I feel like in these earlier weeks, we can just do normal, just to keep the decorum high, because as we start losing it, slowly but surely, the bad things will happen. Which I know makes no sense. Lefty raised their spirits, speaking to Kasha, no longer demoralized. Another week in this ship shan't hold much longer. We need to get off this darn ship. 3 weeks of Temperance Camp. But yes, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And as always, goodbye and thanks for watching. But you might have noticed, I don't always say that. Because I don't have any of this planned, I have no script at all. I know some YouTubers use scripts. I just say whatever comes to mind. I'll start my sentence without even knowing the end of it. In fact, this entire sentence, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't think before I say things. I can just say it without thinking. Which is often both a good and bad thing. Because I don't think about what I say before I say it. But I don't have to think about what I'm saying. Which makes it a lot easier to talk a lot. which is both good and bad for YouTube videos. It means I may be talking about something completely random that's unrelated and super boring. I could talk probably for hours about random stuff that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter to the video game I'm playing. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I do really like this game. This game is really fun. Like, I really like it. It was on sale. Not sure if it's on sale anymore. I already posted it in my community community area, so you probably should have seen that. There's also a number of Lego games that were on sale. So if you're into Lego games, those are on sale. There's a lot of games that are on sale. I should probably like post community stuff whenever games that I've purchased are on sale. But to be honest, I don't know what's on sale because I can't put them back on my wish list. I'm not going to search up all 67 games or whatever I have each day. So you guys just have to look for yourself. If you really want these games, put them on your wish list. You don't have to pay full price for them. I waited 2 years for this game. I'm sure you people who are just watching now and want this game can wait a little longer if it's not on sale, which I'm pretty sure it's still on sale till next month. Although, to be honest, I don't know what day it is today. I never can remember things like that, like what day it is, how much time has passed, what I'm gonna be eating, what clothes have been washed, if I have socks. Things like this always escape my mind, because I don't think about them in the first place. Especially if I have socks. Because most of the time I never have socks when I need to go take a shower. It's incredibly annoying. Sometimes I wear the same socks multiple days in a row because I just don't have socks. Only multiple days in a row is 2 days. There was one time I wore the same pair of socks 3 times in a row because I realized I was wearing them inside out. But I thought, hey, they're still good. I can wear them outside in now. Then I wore them again because I realized I didn't have any socks afterwards. But enough talking about socks and me not being able to remember anything. That's gonna do it. Go watch some of my other videos, like The Pale Beyond. We're on episode, what is it, 3 already? It's a really good game, I really like it. Go watch Bendy and the Ink Machine, all that good jazz. Dredge, we just finished it. That was really good time playing Dredge. 100%ing it. The episode numbers are incorrect because I got confused. I mistaked like a 16 for a 19. But it's fine, I'm sure you folk can figure it out. I don't think I fixed the titles either. That's probably bad. I should probably go do that when I have spare time. Enough rambling. That's the end of the video. Let me actually try to zoom out a bit to get a good picture of this ship. No, I could probably do the Aurora Borealis, like everybody in that boiler room. That'd actually be good. Yeah, I'll do that.